Yeah, man. Like I was saying, man. The shit kind of bothers me to the point whereas it's a lot of shit that happens like that I don't like the state of some of the state of urban comedy, so to speak. I love comedy and I do this shit for real, and so it hurt me when I see certain shit happening. So I just wrote down some of the shit that bothers me that I see in the game that's kind of making the game, giving the game a black eye for urban comedians, or just giving us that, giving us that, what do you call it, giving us that stereotype on the urban comedy circuit in general. But shiesty promoters, okay? Not giving all promoters a bad name, but a lot of promoters, you have a promoter, for instance, that booking a show, and when you book a show, don't try to bullshit the comic about their money. First of all, it's a good look if you got a person's money up front. That's a more professional way of doing things. When the comic gets there, if y'all done discuss one price, don't hit the comic with the "let me holler at you for a minute." That's bullshit. You don't know what a man's situation is. You're a grown man just like I'm a grown man. Don't hit me with that bullshit. I got cars, bills, houses, I got kids, I got real shit, real life stuff that I need to take care of just like you do. So the least thing that you can have in order when you book a show is have a person's money. Because you will have a person that start trying to talk about who they had to pay. You have a promoter talking about, I had to pay the DJ, I had to pay the venue, I had to pay this, I had to pay that. Well, that's a tough titty to suck on, because at the end of the day, the people are paying to come to see who? The comedians. So when you booking a comedy show, realize that you booking a comedy show, man. It's not, if you book a show and try to book a whole bunch of promoters, guess who's gonna show up? Nobody. They're coming to see the comics. Pay your entertainment, man. This ain't no joke. I ain't coming up with no extra bullshit. I'm not gonna put nothing on it. I'm just telling it like it is, or telling it how I see it. When you book the show, pay the comedians, don't script them, don't take off the money, some of the money when a comedian is supposed to get X, Y, Z, you're supposed to give them 500, but you find a way to skim off the skim. You're already undercutting them on the money, but you want to skim off that. I'm gonna do this because I don't believe in burning bridges, because I really and truly believe in life. You never know where your next glass of water is coming from. But I ain't gonna name no names, but stop doing that bullshit, man. You know who you are. The next subject I want to touch on is comedians, okay? The promoters couldn't do us like that if we don't let them do us like that, okay? First of all, every man got his own situation, all right, that's understandable. But at the same time, when you see how the shit is going down, whereas a promoter or a club owner then backstab another comedian, namely a veteran comedian in the game, you shouldn't be so quick to jump up and dive in that same spot. Because guess what? Just like he did that comedian, he'll do you the same way. And not to badmouth, like I said, once again, because people will take your word and twist it and say you said this. I'm being clear on what the fuck I'm saying. Be smart and just think to yourself, if he backstabbed this guy, and this guy ain't messing with him no more, just imagine what he'll do to you. So we got to be a lot smarter, because you have a lot of thirsty ass comedians, but they ain't thinking of using their brain. Most times it's not everybody, but you'll have younger guys or younger comedians, should I say, that just started out and they're trying to find their niche and they haven't really found their funny yet. So when you have a promoter booking the show, and just because the comic with some balls stood up and said, hey man, you gotta pay me X, Y, Z, because that's what I'm worth. And the promoter, you wanna go cheap and try to get a cheap show. So that's really a disservice to the comedy game. That's a disservice to the show. And it's most of all, it's a disservice to the people that's paying to see the show. Okay? Why should I pay, if I'm a comedy fan, $25, $30 when the comedians that get there is cheap, they're really not experienced, and I'm really seeing a $2 show. That's not cool. Stop that bullshit. New comedians, start writing again. Stop stealing jokes. Stop remixing and trying to say it's yours. Stop having your whole set on stage be song parodies. That ain't shit. It ain't shit. If you can't write, a lot of guys don't have a writer's mentality. I think of shit, funny shit every single day of my life. I don't know if everybody got that gift. Maybe everybody ain't got that gift. Or get with a team of comedians that can help you write. I'm not a guest. I got one of my best partners in the game, Aaron Foster. I got guys, Torres Brown, Ballhead, Jeff B, some of my best friends, Blackberry. You know, we get together, and if we got a funny ass subject matter or a title of a joke, and we got the whole, you know, layout of the joke, we might just need to tag it and punch it up. You should have people that you friends with, or people that you can trust, that you can sit up and help each other write. We got to get back to that. Whatever happened when comics ruled the stage? Stop being fucking scared and stop being a fucking, you know, stop being a scary ass with no balls, and stop being scared to bomb. We all gonna bomb. We all got material that can rip. We all got material that can rip. But what about stepping out there and doing that new material? The material that you rip with is the same material that was new at one time before you got that to be seasoned. So let's just get back to open mic. This ain't no confrontational shit. Let's get back to open mic and keep being creative and write new material and stop stealing.